Alright, here we have Nick Jr. Party Adventure. Been playing Xbox Series X, courtesy of Outright Games. So, when when I first looked at this game, I didn't really know what to think. I knew it was a kid's game, and it was geared towards kids. Definitely is. But this essentially is a game of lemmings. That's about the best way I can describe this game. It is lemmings for kids, but a modern take on the lemmings formula. So you've got Dora's Rainforest, which I've completed. You've got Blue's Neighborhood. You've got Blaze's Tracks, Santiago's Isla Encanto, which I think is Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Yeah, Bubble Guppy's Bubble Tucky, Paw Patrol Land, and that's it. Now, I haven't gotten very far in this game because honestly, this game is really repetitive. And to the point where I really didn't feel like playing any more than the couple hours I've put into this, because this game just is not for me. But I did want to go ahead and cover it because it is a decent game for those that want a fun lemming style puzzle game for people that like lemmings and maybe like Nickelodeon shows. So I'll go ahead and start with Dora's Rainforest, and we'll go ahead and get into the Blue's Clues one. So when you start a world, you're obviously going to do the first world. There are a lot of worlds a lot of levels per world. And the further you get into a world, the more mechanics it starts to introduce, and you eventually you have to get your character here through the path, and then you have to get, in this case, Dora through the path. The next one, you have to get the next friend, in this case, Boots, and then I forget the cow's name, and then you have to get the cow through. You have to go through multiple times, which is handy because there are flowers. In this case, you have to collect. And the more flowers you collect, the more items you unlock, which you use to utilize to customize your character. I'll go into the last level here in this world. So, when you start up a level, it gives you an overview, and it gives you essentially pretty much all the mechanics that went into the level, into the world coming up to this point. So you have to use the left analog stick to control the jumping flood. The spring flowers, you have to do the A button to control the bricks for the waterfalls. So there's sometimes moving, like giant moving blocks you have to do as well.
To go up to higher places.
And then other worlds are going to introduce other mechanics. Like Blue's Clues 1 has like crayons that act as like directional switches, which is kind of interesting. I do like the inclusion of other characters from the franchise, like Swiper, I think is his name up there. You've got Blue, you got Boots right there. Well, Boots obviously is right there, but before you get to Boots, he is in the levels as well. So it's kind of cool to see that kind of detail going into this kind of a game. They didn't have to do that, but I'm glad they did. It looks great. Now, you notice how slow my character was moving. If you hold down the right trigger button, you can actually speed up the character's movement, which I found myself doing all the time, just consistently holding down the button, because walking this slow, going through the level 4 times is just, for me, it's just too much. But yeah, I mean, it's a great little puzzle game. Definitely reminds me of Lemmings. Wholeheartedly reminds me of Lemmings. I mean, there's another game that it really reminds me of other than Lemmings, which isn't a bad thing. Lemmings is a good game. It's just not a game I generally find myself playing. But for a Lemmings style puzzle game, this game's pretty enjoyable for what it is. I kind of wish that each time it went through that it differed a little bit, but I understand why it didn't, because this is a game designed for younger children. I think it's like anywhere from, I want to say like 3 to maybe 7-ish, in that range. So I understand why they didn't change it up too much when you have to go through the levels repeatedly.
Super to the end! We did
But every time you go through a level, you get the flowers, and you can earn unlockables. I did not mean to restart that. That was silly.
Exit. No.
Exit.
Yes.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the. Let's just do that works too. That's the party hub. We'll do Blue's neighborhood.
I brought this cake, and it came with cup.
So done a few levels already. Here's the next one. So this one you have to have this Josh guy go through with you, and then I think in the next one you're gonna have Blue and some other character as well. And like I was saying, I like that it gives you different mechanics, different things to
Look at that! We found
to
a
do
now the
in
block
each
is blocking Rainbow Puppy's
environmental
song. Great
or
job!
franchise
See you later,
area.
Rainbow Puppy.
That's when you gotta do blocks to block the music. You have the crayons that you utilize to determine which direction your character's going to go. Like the Blue's Clues. So you got you through, and then you're going to get Josh through. It doesn't matter which way he goes, right? When he goes to the exit of the portal. So I'm feeling you're gonna get. So you get Josh first, and you're gonna get Blue next, and then whatever character's the next level, set of levels, you're gonna then get them.
You're doing great. Continue. Reese,
Okay, we
continue.
continue. Okay, looks like it's Blue's friend. I don't remember the pink one's name.
Blue! Rainbow Puppy is still working on her. Let's go find
Oh, I guess it's Magenta is the next one. So this one should be where you're going to. Yep, you're gonna get Blue, and you're gonna have to have her go through the level as well. And what's nice about having multiple characters go through a level is you don't have to make sure that the one character gets everything. You can, if you end up missing one, you can have them grab it. So I'm going to go ahead and actually have my characters go to the portal. I'm going to have Blue get the last clue. Because why not? So the music's fine. Graphics are pretty cool for what this is. I like the cartoony nature of the game. Definitely not a hard game by any means. It's an easy lemming style puzzle game that's very easy to pick up, simple to play, and really is going to be an easy achievement set for you if you can stomach trying to go through every single level and collecting every single collectible, which is something I do plan on doing. It's just going to take me some time before I can go ahead and actually get through it. But Nick Jr.'s Party Adventure is a really cool, game that gives puzzle game enthusiasts a really enjoyable experience. And I'm going to go ahead and review here. I want to thank everybody games for the opportunity. I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. As always, until next time, take care and happy gaming.